Well, hello and welcome to another random video. Now this video is totally different than the previous ones, all the other videos I made. This video is related to the easiest champion to play in each role. So I'm gonna say my opinion, but I think I am talking by everybody because it's kind of obvious which champions are the easiest to play in each role. Um, but if you don't agree, come to the comments and say your opinion. You're always free to say that. So let's jump to the video. Okay, let's start from above. At the top lane, it's obvious that the easiest champion to play is Garen. Garen is not the easiest champion to play in top lane, but I kinda have to say probably the easiest champion to play in all League of Legends. Garen is a tutorial champion. Back when I started playing League of Legends, Garen used to be the champion that would be as a tutorial to play with. It was Garen, Ashe, and Ryze. Ryze before the rework. Garen, what can I say? Garen is really easy. His Q, it's basically an empowered basic attack. His W gives shield, his E deals damage, and his ultimate, it's a point click that deals a ton of damage through damage. You don't even have to think about armor, magic resist, and that's no, it's literally through damage. It's one of the easiest champions to play, if not the easiest champion to play. I think it deals a lot of damage, right guys? I know you're with me. You never expect that damage from Garen's ultimate. It's just wow. Okay, let's go for the next role. And now on the jungle. The jungle, I think it's kind of obvious. Yeah, it's kind of obvious that I was gonna say Master E. Master E is just really basic. His Q is a point click. He's a champion based on attack speed. Basically, you just have to click on the enemy, he will go upon him and explode him. It's basically that. And when you feel that something is not right, you just click your Q on somebody and you'll become untargetable, people can't do nothing to you. It's really easy. Even if your Q doesn't work, you got your W that reduces all the damage that people will throw at you and heals you. Your E makes you deal more damage on your basic attacks, more true damage, and their ultimate is basically make you walk faster and hit faster. Mastery is really basic. It's got a little harder to play with now with this mini rework that he got recently. Not so recently, maybe 1 or 2 months ago. Now he can choose a place where his Q is gonna end and his W sucks all the mana out of him. But still, it's still really easy to play. If you're new at League of Legends, you can start with Mastery, it's pretty basic. I remember when I was not even level 30, back when level 30 was the max level, Mastery was one of the champions that I used to play a lot, really a lot. Before I go to mid lane, I would like to give an honorable mention to another champion that is kinda easy to play in jungle. You guys might disagree with me, but I think he's really easy. And that champion is Nunu and Willem. Nunu and Willem is just a champion that his Q heals him and it's a point click. His W, it's literally you just have to control with your mouse where you're going, it's not hard. His E, come on, you can't miss that E. That E is just unmissable, and his ultimate just have to press and everybody around you will explode. It's just that. It's really easy to play the new Willem, come on guys, you have to admit it. And now let's move to the middle. So on the mid lane is a bit harder to choose actually an easiest champion to play because all the champions that require more skill to play with are in mid lane, like Akali, Aurelion Sol, Irelia. They are on mid lane. Don't you come telling me that it's easy to play with Akali. It's not. I hate to play with Akali due to that. I just have no idea what I'm doing. But I kinda have to say probably the easiest champion to play mid lane has to be Veigar. Veigar, if not the easiest champion to play in mid lane, is one of the easiest ones. I just couldn't find one that I would say it's easier than Veigar. Veigar, it's pretty basic. You just have to stack everything. It's kind of like Nasus. I could have said Nasus in top lane, but Garen is just way too easier. Veigar, you just have to basically stay on your lane, kill minions with your Q, and that's it. In late game, you just destroy everybody. That's literally it. His passive gives you 1 AP damage per minion you kill and per ability you hit on an enemy champion, if I'm not mistaken. So his Q is just a skill shot that can hit 2 targets. His W is just, I don't know what to call that, but it's something easy to use. His E is just a stun in a round place, and his ultimate is a point click that obliterates everybody. Come on, you have to admit that Veigar's ultimate is just wow, huge damage. But Veigar is basically that. It's really easy to play. Before I go to the AD carry, I'd like to give also another honorable mention that a champion that I realized is actually not hard to play. You guys might say, oh, but it's hard to play with him against this champion and all that. I'm not saying about matchups. These champions might not be that good on the meta at this point, but their abilities, like when you pick the champion, it's easy for you to learn what he does. And the champion I would like to give an honorable mention is Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger, I don't know how to say that. Heimerdinger, it's really easy. Basically, you don't even have to farm with them. You just place your turrets on the ground and they will farm for you. It's so easy. His Q is placing turrets that will attack for you. His W is just what's it called? Skill shot. His E is a stun, kind of in area, and his ultimate is empowering one of your abilities. Either your Q, your W, or your E. If you empower your Q, basically put a badass turret on the ground. If you empower your W literally deals a huge amount of damage. If you empower your E, it deals 3 stuns, like one followed by the other, and that's it. The champion is really easy to play with. You might say, oh, but Heimerdinger, I always lose playing Heimerdinger because this champion is always there countering me. I'm not counting that as the fact of the champion not being hard due to a matchup. So now let's move to AD carry. So in AD carry is another place where it's very hard to choose a champion that is easy to play because, yeah, AD carry sucks. AD carry is just a role where you will get destroyed by every other role, even support. Yeah, supports nowadays can kill an AD carry. I can say that, I'm main support. But I can say that probably the easiest AD carry to play with, you guys probably were thinking about Ashe, but I actually think that Ashe requires some skill. I could say Ashe, but I actually think that Jinx, it's way easier to play than Ashe. And don't get me wrong, their kits are really similar. Ashe with Jinx, they actually have a very similar way to play. Jinx has his basic, his passive makes Jinx attack faster after 3 hits, so it's literally an attack speed machine. His Q, basically you gain more range for your basic attacks, but you also deal more damage on your basic attacks, but you also lose mana. Your W, it's a skill shot that will slow. Your E is place where you can put your booby traps and they will stun enemies that press it. And your ultimate is a badass ultimate missile of death, destruction, super mega heat. That's it. I like the name of that ability. Jinx ultimate is basically a missile that you throw on global. It deals more damage based on the time that he's been thrown, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it based on the enemy's health left? Based on the missing health? I don't remember, but it's one of those, or maybe both. But it's basically that. For the honorable mention, I could believe Ashe. Ashe is not that hard. Ashe is basically, her passive is she deals slow on her abilities. On her abilities? No, on her basic attacks. I could say on her abilities because every ability she uses deals slow. Her Q basically is an empowered basic attack. Her W is a skill shot that you just can't miss. Her E is a skill shot that goes globally where you can place vision. And her ultimate is also a skill shot global that doesn't deal that much damage but deals a lot of stun based on the time that it has been cast. Ashe's ultimate is just annoying you. Basically, imagine you're coming out of base and you just get hit by an Ashe ultimate that came from the other side of the map. You're just gonna stay there for a while. And now let's move to the support role. For the support, I think I speak for everybody that Blitzcrank, it's the easiest champion to play in support. You literally only have one job: hit your Q, nothing else. You hit your Q, you're doing your job as a Blitzcrank. That's just it. Blitzcrank is really basic. His Q is one of the most, it's probably the most strong ability in the whole game. His Q. You just throw a Q that is a grab that makes your enemy come to you. Your W gives you movement speed and attack speed. Your E makes your next basic attack deal knockup, and your ultimate is just a damaging area that deals silence. That's just it. Blitzcrank, I don't know, if you're good, if you think that you're good at landing skill shots, go play with Blitzcrank. You'll win a lot of games. You don't have to know a lot of stuff when you're playing with Blitzcrank. I also would like to give another honorable mention to another champion that's basically that champion that you think when you think about a support. Soraka. Soraka is not hard to play. That is the one thing that makes it kinda harder to play, is that the whole enemy will focus on you when you're playing with Soraka. So you kinda have to know to stay safe. But Soraka, her Q is a damaging area that can heal you. Her W is you lose HP to heal your target. It's a healing machine. Her E is basically another in-area damage that deals silence. And her ultimate is a global healing. That's it. Really simple to play. Well guys, to end this video, I hope you guys, if you're starting to play League of Legends, hope you can enjoy this and use this to play League of Legends. All these champions are really easy to play with. You can use them to learn. If you already play League of Legends for a long time, tell me if you agree with my list or not. Come to the comments. Don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.